What's going on, you guys? It's me, Kiki Solano, welcoming you to BYUSN right now. WCC sports are officially postponed, and man, this is a tough one. BYU football adds another game to the schedule, and in tough times like this, we need something to help us smile. Let's go. We start today's show with some devastating news. The West Coast Conference has decided to postpone all fall sports due to COVID-19. For our Cougs, this means women's soccer, women's volleyball, and men's and women's cross country. The league wants to explore playing these fall sports in the spring. As for the men and women's basketball season, the WCC is dedicated to still try and play in the winter. And the conference isn't the only one dedicated to making the basketball season possible. Utah Athletic Director Mark Harlan has reportedly reached out to BYU to try and reschedule the BYU vs. Utah basketball game for some time after December. This after the Pac-12 postponed all sports until 2021. Hopefully we get to see this rivalry matchup, and hopefully we get to have fall sports in the spring. I'm really gonna miss seeing them this fall. This one's for all our WCC fall teams. I feel for you guys.
And BYU are through to the second round of the NCAA Women's Volleyball Championship. The Cougars are going to the Elite Eight.
I've heard you as players talk about how this team is special. We are always together, we're having so much fun, and I think we just never give up.
BYU's five in for BYU. BYU may have just won their first national title.
It's hard watching that. Those are some amazing programs right there. Those sports may be postponed, but BYU football is still going full steam ahead. In fact, our Cougs have a new game on the schedule, BYU vs. Troy, September 26th at Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
Come on, Troy!
Finally, a new matchup. Let's go!
Let's go!
This will be the first time that our Cougs are taking on these Trojans, and it's all gonna go down on ESPN. Finally, some good news, but it gets better because this game is a part of a home-and-home series where our Cougs will return a game on September 5th, 2026 at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy, Alabama. The Trojans better be ready to take on the Cougars because, according to Phil Steele's CFB position unit rankings for the 2020 season, BYU's offensive line is ranked 16th, quarterbacks are 24th, linebackers are 36th, and the defensive line is 56th. I love seeing those numbers because it gets me even more ready for this matchup. Talking about rankings is great because it gives me a sense of normalcy. But now, we move away from our old normal and we go back to another unprecedented headline. The NCAA announces no fall championships will take place in 2020. This comes directly from the office of NCAA President Mark Emmert. He noted that with not enough teams participating, that being at least half the schools not playing a sport, you can't have a legitimate championship. So, no NCAA Division I sport can have a championship at this point. Everything except for FBS football, though the highest priority is going to the winter and spring sports since they lost their championship in March. What a stressful time. We're going through this emotional roller coaster together, guys, and I'm proud of us because we made it through another week of this insanity. In tough times, it's important to find ways to smile. There's always one thing we can count on to help us with this: memes. This is my coping mechanism, so please join me in taking in some great memes that I feel like are a pretty accurate representation of what's going on in college football.
Wasn't me. I'm not going down for this!
Those seem spot on, but we want to add our own into the mix. That scene really got me the first time I watched it for real, but it just got me again, so. Thanks for hanging out with me on BYUSN right now. Go and give us the follow. I will see you guys after a much needed weekend.